People who work at super fancy hotels, what kind of stuff happens that management doesn't want people to know about? It's pretty common to have a dead guest. There's a standard procedure for it and we take care of it quietly. During housekeeping, hotels use different colored cloths to wipe your drinking glasses, cutlery, toilets and sinks to avoid contamination. They just didn't bother separating these cloths after wiping and moving to the next room. Did valet at an upscale hotel in SF. The number of times I parked luxury vehicles with drugs haphazardly/precariously stowed in obvious places always blew me away. Not surprisingly, those guests were great tippers as they learned who to trust. So many escorts too, always laughed at dudes who'd come to the restaurant for lunch with a new lady practically every day like he was showing off his catalog of women as if no one knew he paid for them all. We take notes on your reservation profile. Everything from anniversary information to fave cocktails and foods. Add notes to pass along to other staff. The amount of sex toys left behind will blow your mind. A well-known luxury hotel and resort chain keeps a database of you. They get pictures from the internet and basically stalk you to create a profile. They put what you ordered to eat, how many towels you needed, what drinks you liked, your kids' names and birthdays, address, phone number. Everyone working in the hotel has access to this database and can see your information. It's not all good stuff either. We know you were an asshole to Jen while you were staying in London. The one I was at had to remove cameras in the lobby because bigwig guys would bring their mistresses, and no evidence was allowed to be recorded. I only work as a housekeeper at a regular 4-star hotel, but probably about 25% of people either bleed or leave shit stains on the beds. It's truly atrocious how disgusting people are, especially when they know someone else is cleaning it up. Even the wealthier guests. And the best tippers are the cleanest people. If someone fully shit on the bed and used towels to wipe, left cum on the shower door, drank heavily and puked on the carpet in multiple places, and clogged the toilet, that person will not tip at all. But the person who barely used the full bed and didn't use the shower at all and was super clean and polite, now that's a good tipper. Front desk knows all the call girls. We give them water on the way out and sometimes call them taxis. Management doesn't like us doing it, but escorts tip well. Worked at the Luxor Casino in Vegas while I waited to go to film school. People piss and masturbate under the gambling tables. We turn a blind eye to drug dealers and prostitutes more often than you think. They hardly complain and usually prepay huge bonds happily. Also, we don't give a shit if you're having an affair. We had a customer find the overnight front desk receptionist in the closet passed out with something wrapped around his neck and his dick flopped out. Was some kink play he used to do, guy still kept his job. A family member used to work at Opryland Hotel in Nashville. Yes, it's super fancy. For about a year, they had a phantom shitter. As in, random dumps left in random places. It was always in corners where security cameras didn't reach. They figured it was an employee, and had some ideas, but never knew who it was, until someone left and it stopped. Worked in a casino hotel. Not Vegas but in Nevada. The maids I worked with found 5 dead bodies in the rooms in 2 years. Never reported on in the news. Porn shoots. And you know those carpets and upholstery ain't getting cleaned. Some luxury hotels that cater to sports teams have standing agreements that no room service is allowed after the team departs, otherwise, the girls the athletes brought back the night before will rack up huge bills the team has to pay. We have a secret way in from the parking garage that leads to the executive offices. It's for prostitutes. We had valet service at our hotel, and due to huge amounts of theft and break-ins by bums in our lots, we had to go through guests' cars and take everything of value out to hid stuff in our conference room, then put it all back in before we brought their car around. Was ridiculous. And we had to keep it under wraps. Worked a while back at a 5-star/5-diamond resort in Vegas in room service. At that time, if you bought a bottle of booze for your room and didn't open it, including putting it out with your dishes, then it is resold. Was very frequent. My mom used to work as a cleaner in a fancy hotel. She actually ended up quitting because of how disgusted she was that 999% of the bedding, towels, etc. never got washed. She said there's such a time pressure to get X amount of rooms done in X amount of time that many cleaners would just remake the beds and refold the towels. My friend works at a high-end hotel. The stories she tells are off the walls. You have no idea how many rooms are rented or at least attempted to be rented by escorts. Please be nice to the front desk. Chances are they are working doubles and lates non-stop because of labor shortages and scheduling problems. It's a shit show. What you really should ask about is what you see at Disney. Used to work as an evening clerk at a resort hotel. We would strategize which rooms people would stay in. Families with small children would all be put on same side and preferably same floors. Single guys would never be put near them. And, if you're super nice to us while checking you in, we will put you in a better room. We know exactly which rooms have better views, newer beds, and even slightly bigger due to layout. We also know which rooms have the worst views, are the noisiest, and have the oldest beds. And yes, if you're rude to the staff at check-in, there's a good chance you end up in the crappy rooms. I didn't work there, but there's an infamous hotel in Santa Monica called Shutters that lots of celebrities go to cheat on their spouse. The staff keeps it quiet and no paparazzi. A decade ago I stayed in a hotel for a week. They gave me a good room. It was quite cheap compared to other rooms. I should have known something was fishy. On the first night, while I was half asleep, I felt like someone was cuddling me. In the morning I thought it was my imagination and brushed it off. Same thing happened second night. I even woke up in the middle of the night because I felt the pressure of someone hugging me tightly. I asked to change the room next day. What's strange was that the hotel staff didn't even ask why I want to change the room and just gave me another room and charged more. I am pretty sure they knew something was wrong in that room. The reason there is a $200 deposit hold on your CC until after you leave, is because we get way more golden showers in the rooms than you would think, and it makes our housekeepers pissed. Busta Rhymes and his crew totally wrecked 4 top-floor rooms at the DoubleTree in DT, Atlanta. Took dumps in all the beds. We had to get remodeling contractors to redo the rooms. My ex-GF worked at service desk. Found out every bigger hotel has this coworker sex thing. Found out my GF slept with 27 different guys over the 2 years I was with her. Also, she slept with a lot of hotel guests. Not a problem for a rich guy to give her few $100 for sex. I got checked up, was fine. People piss in the water kettles in the rooms. Don't make coffee yourself, order it from room service or a bar downstairs.